Welcome back to a brand new video from Spottersuk UK, and today we're at Swanage railway station going on a trip to Wareham station on board the summer service between Swanage and Wareham on the class 117 and 121 bubble car. And here we are having a quick look around Swanage station before we board our train to Wareham. The train itself is formed of 4 carriages, and it's time to have a look around. We're hopefully aiming for the front spot, and that is what we got. As we have a quick look around the carriages, you can see a nice clear view out of the front window as we're sat here on the right hand side. But as we turn around, we have a quick glance, sorry about the finger, of the seating. You can get 3 people on the left hand side and 1, maybe 2 on the right hand side, with the seats being extremely comfy and nice and bouncy with a lot of padding. Due to filming this during the peaks of the summer holidays, I do apologise about the excess noise, but we managed to depart on time from Swanage around 16:23, and we're making our voyage over to the South Western Mainline, which is Wareham, with the next calling point in around 8 minutes time being Harmens Cross Station. As we trundle out of Swanage, the first station on the service is Hurston Holt. This service does not call here due to this station being a request stop, but it is a popular station among steam and diesel guarders as a nice place to spot, and not a very popular location for passengers, as you can imagine, due to this being only around 5 minutes outside of Swanage in the car and a not very far walk. As we've just gone over Core Farm level crossing, that means we are on our way to Harmens Cross, which is one of 2 passing points on the Swanage Railway, the other being Cove Castle. And I think we are lucky enough to see a steam-bound service heading down to Swanage in this particular visit. After going back through my footage, I have realised that I didn't actually get a chance to film the steam service that went past due to a lot of people being extremely loud, and it just wasn't very good viewing. So you have to take my word on that one as we trundle into Harmens Cross.
in the museum. Yeah. they won't let me go to the museum with them. No, not the museum. If I get an email. Well, yeah, can you be careful? You're not standing on top. There's but not like the old Bampton. That's in the museum. In the museum. And there's a picture of that railway. And there's Mummy, even
Wherever you live, just type in Modern Human Society. Have a look here. There might be something there.
They love it, don't they? It's so exciting. Ready?
After Harmens Cross, the next station on this journey will be Cove Castle, a very popular station for passengers on the Swanage Railway due to the iconic Cove Castle, which is the main attraction in the town centre, along with coffee shops, tea rooms. There is also a model village and the castle itself, which you are able to go up and have a walk around. And the station itself is the second passing point. Unfortunately, there's nothing heading in the other direction. As you see, there are sidings on the left hand side, which are where they keep this service at night, and the Signets, which is the Swanage Railway volunteer group, help preserve and rebuild old trains. I was once a member of that. So yeah, here it is, Cove Castle. As you can see, we are a very popular topic of discussion amongst rail enthusiasts. As you can see, everyone with their cameras paying an interest in this service towards the main line. The wise viewers that you are may be able to tell that we have had a driver change. As you can see, our driver is now sat on the right hand side, and he is the one that's taking us from Swanage to Cove Castle, and we have another driver taking us from Norden to Wareham. So we are now departing Cove Castle on the final approach to Norden. As we depart Norden, this is probably the part of the video that you guys are most intrigued to see. The first thing we see on our journey is the Norden Gates level crossing, where we pick up another token to enable us to head up towards Wareham. And we also see a special visitor in the sidings after we cross the level crossing, so keep an eye out for that as we make our way up towards Fursbrook, which is the next major piece of infrastructure, I would imagine, on the journey. interchange, which is a very popular stop-in place for freight trains back in the day due to the local oil refineries, including Witch Farm and many others for BP, and now owned by Perenco. So yeah, there's a massive sidings on the right hand side. I wasn't able to get a nice video of the view with at least 3 or 4 different lines, which I can imagine freight trains would stop in and turn around and whatnot, as we are making our final approach up towards Wareham. As you would have just seen, we have just crossed over the River Frome and headed up towards Worgood Junction, which we are now. The River Frome Viaduct is the previous terminating point for Swanage Railway services, which do also operate on this route during gala weekends, etc. We are taking the down line up into Wareham, as there are no South Western Railway services scheduled between the timings of the Swanage Railway service. So that is the route we'll be taking, and I know a few of you will be intrigued to know what I thought on the value for ticket and journey on this service. So the ticket for the single between Swanage and Wareham was a £20 flat fare, with the return being £25, which I know this might sound a bit unpopular between rail enthusiasts. I do think this was a little bit steep, and I certainly won't be doing it again if the price is so high, just because I know it's a heritage railway service and they've spent a lot of money investing the service to be put back into service. And I did also get told by a kind gentleman on the train that Swanage Railway do pay £1,800 per service that enters the main line, which I was unaware of. However, South Western Railway operated a service a couple of years ago which was much cheaper, so I can understand it's a popular summer holiday experience for people, but I will not be doing it again unless there was a cheaper alternative, especially with the buses being £2 at the moment. Due to the timings, they probably take about the same amount of time, which was just under an hour. So yeah, that was my thoughts on the service. I wasn't overly happy with the service itself. Obviously, being a rail enthusiast, you can't turn this opportunity down, and I thought it was a great like summer activity they have put on, and hopefully they can find a way of reducing the price for next year. So if you have enjoyed the video, I would love you all to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. If you want to see more of these sort of journey reviews, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, or check out my third channel, which will be in the link in the description, as I do journey videos on there. Thank you very much.